Ay, me llama después de la una. Mami, es que como tú no hay ninguna. Y te quiero pa' mí. Una noche en Miami. En la nave vista para
Bueno, gente, bienvenidos a una nueva transmisión en directo. Esta vez en Kick y en YouTube a la vez. Así es que vamos a poner el Minecraft Live ya de una vez porque ya va siendo hora. Así es que voy a poner esto un segundito, que es que creo que no se escucha. En YouTube. Ahí está, creo que ya se escucha. Así es que
Hello everyone, I'm Anthony from the Mojang Social Team, and we want to welcome you to the Minecraft Live 2024 community
no sé mucho inglés,
I grew up playing
pero
Minecraft
voy a
and
intentar
spent
traducir lo
tons
que
of late
pueda.
nights watching many
He
of the
puesto
faces you're going to
subtítulos
see
para
here
que
today.
sea bastante más
So to be
fácil.
celebrating 15
Así
years of
que,
Minecraft with you all,
pues nada,
is honestly surreal for me.
vamos a ver qué se
Caught up with
puede
a few members of the
mostrar.
community, you're probably going to
Así es que,
Hola, mi
mira,
nombre es
este
Bobbycraft
es
y
Bobbycraft,
vamos a
el mejor
responder algunas
creador
preguntas.
de
¿Qué
contenido
significa Minecraft en la comunidad de
de
Minecraft
YouTube,
para
la
ti?
verdad.
Para mí Minecraft no es solo un videojuego, es una herramienta creativa donde podemos hacer realidad cualquier idea. Por ejemplo, yo he aprovechado Minecraft para contar historias personales, así la gente me ha conocido.
Sin más, yo creo que en un inicio
¿Cuáles son tus momentos favoritos de Minecraft? Sin dudas,
deberíamos
conocer la próxima actualización del juego me genera mucha emoción.
de
Con mis
hacer
seguidores
antes de
y
eso
amigos teorizamos sobre lo que
un
puede
este de
llegar a venir.
predicts, ¿no?
Y cuando la
Así es que
actualización
yo
llega
creo que
finalmente a
cuando
nuestros
acabe
mundos,
este
Steve
vamos a
construyó un gigante mapa con todo lo nuevo para grabar guías y tutoriales.
intentar,
Me la paso
pues
genial
eso,
en los
hacer
superresúmenes.
un
¿Cuál
docs,
es tu
o sea,
bloque
lo que todo el mundo sabe que es un
favorito?
docs
El
de
bloque de
predicts.
heno
Así es
me
que
encanta,
vamos
es
a
increíble. Lo
vamos
uso
a
para
hacerlo.
decorar granjas y aldeas, pero también tiene muchísimas funcionalidades. Te salva del daño de caída, al desgrafiarlo te da trigo para el pan, también puedes alimentar animales como los caballos, incrementa el humo de las fogatas, tiene notas musicales especiales y hasta te sirve para fabricar los bloques de lianas para la redstone. El bloque de heno es maravilloso.
This community has always been a safe place and a way to express my creativity. I mean, it's a block game that lets you do anything. I remember when I was younger, straight after school, I just hop on YouTube and watch all the popular content creators at that time. And that really inspired 9-year-old me. So the first piece of Minecraft content I uploaded on YouTube was fan art, Aya's Cupquake fan art. Not the best, but a decade later and essentially doing the same thing and entertaining people or a newer generation is absolutely crazy. Favorite block in Minecraft? Well, I actually feel like that's the most important thing in the game because I know you and I are not gonna skip the night and be out in the woods
Vamos a darle.
frolicking with like creepers and skeletons. You know how painful
Vamos a
it
hacer
is to
primero,
not
si
have
queréis,
a
la
bed on the
listita
first night?
que tenía preparada. Oh, Dios.
It's terrifying.
La lista que tenía preparada. Y es lo que tenía preparado para hacer. Y es hacer espérate, que voy a poner la música para que suene así un poquito de fondo. Así es que vale, perfecto, para que se escuche un poquito de fondo. Y lo que quería hacer básicamente es un predicts. Me podéis ir poniendo por el chat más o menos de qué creéis que va, qué creéis. De los dos chats me podéis ir poniendo si queréis. Es igual, lo voy a estar leyendo igualmente. ¿Qué más o menos creéis que va a pasar? O sea, yo sinceramente, mira, de primero vamos a poner. Luego ir la Minecraft Live, básicamente. Ir poquito a poco avanzando en esas cosas. Así es que vamos a. Yo creo que primero va a haber nuevo bioma. No sé si así era al final cómo se filtró o de superficie o del Nether. Pero yo creo que nuevo bioma fijo que cae, o sea, fijo que cae. Nuevo mob porque sí, lo confirmaron. Así es que mob, creo que se iba a llamar crujidor, así que lo vamos a poner crujidor. Vamos a poner nuevo bloque. Nuevo bloque de redstone puede ser, porque sí, porque yo creo que un nuevo bloque de redstone caería muy bien, sin más, así es que vamos a ponerlo. Y ¿qué más podríamos hacer así, tío? Yo creo que perfectamente podríamos poner nueva mecánica, tipo de, si es nuevo bioma, aparte tiene que haber otras flores, nueva madera fijo tiene que haber. O sea que si es nueva madera, pues sí que está la superficie. Pues no sé. Nueva flor, obviamente. Nueva flor, porque y pues poco más. Y yo creo que va a salir para el. Yo creo que va a salir 01 del 11 del 24. O sea, esa es la fecha, yo creo que de salida. Y poquillo más, la verdad, porque sinceramente, como va esto, lo del Minecraft Live, para esta por en esto. Cuando lleguemos al minuto 10, pues lo volveremos a poner aquí. Si es que. Ay, no sé qué más podría ser. Yo creo que podríamos poner algo más, porque a ver, son drops. También es importante especificar. Es importante especificar. Y yo creo que las drops no van a ser tan grandes. O sea, los updates tampoco van a ser tan grandes. Es que yo creo que con esto iríamos muy bien, muy bien. Así es que, pues nada. Yo creo que con esto, luego, mientras que vayamos viendo la Minecraft Live, por aquí, vamos a ir poniéndolo tal cual así. Si dicen nuevo bioma, eso está confirmado probablemente. El nuevo mob, que también está confirmado. Vamos a ir poniendo aquí, pues yo que sé, una X. O no sé, podría ser algo así. Vamos a ir poniendo aquí, pues yo que sé, una X. La verdad es que no sé qué más poner, Así que pues nada, eso digo yo, no sé qué más poner. Sin más, la verdad, yo creo que con esto vamos perfectos. Por lo que estaba diciendo básicamente, porque creo que no debe de haber mucha más variedad. Porque al final lo que digo es un drop, no es otra cosa. Es al final un drop pequeñito. Así es que, pues poquillo más. Yo creo que va a ver. Así es que os dejo con la Minecraft Live.
Enjoy Minecraft Live, everyone.
As many of you know, Nox Crew and MCC have been core to the Minecraft community for years. For our 15th anniversary, we had the opportunity to work together with these iconic creators to put on an amazing show that resulted in one of the most intense 1v1s I have ever seen.
Oh my god.
Wow! Yeah, seconds away from getting this show started. Did that happen?
How?
Can Stark Eyeballs, Michaela, and he's done it! We can.
Quadra! Did you hear a bomb earlier?
Neo from Chain to Chain. Wow! Line it up, no.
Oh, geez, that was amazing.
Wow, Phil is in deep here, playing in third-person mode, by the way. How are you doing this, Phil? Pearl stuck on the wall, Pearl holding on for wow! Gotta use the gimmick as an advantage, you know, and Fruit did exactly that, and look at this gap. last jump, and across the finish line.
Dude, guys, we
Let's go. Let's go.
And chat, I'm gonna need you to take a seat and strap in for this final obelisk. That is all I can say.
Yes.
You need to pay attention.
The finale is underway.
Oh, yeah.
That has suffocated in a what?
2011, 13 years ago.
Dude, 2012?
This is actually really beautiful.
If I was like pre-dodgeball right now, this would get me so in the zone.
Nice, guys. Nice one.
We're getting close. We're getting close.
Oh, there's the
We're
music.
playing on the cup,
We're
aren't
playing
we?
in the cup,
Like we're playing
yeah,
in the
we're
cup.
fully
That's
playing
it's
in the
100%
cup, yeah.
playing in the cup.
Come this far for nothing.
My god.
Everyone dial in.
That is so cool.
John has 2 arrows, 3 enemies in front of him. John takes out. John takes out 2. 1 versus 1 for the entire Ender Cup. Beckymon has both arrows in hand. 1 target in front of her.
I'm holding my breath.
Compose yourself. For the win, Purple Pandas are your Ender Cup champions. Wow! Yes! I really thought the 1 versus 3 was going to happen, but Beck, composure, calm as you like, brings it home for the Purple Pandas.
Look at him
That
dance!
was incredible.
Oh!
Minecraft Live is now minutes away, but before we jump into the show, let's celebrate some of the people who make the Minecraft community more creative, fun, and inspiring.
No me sé la generación de esto.
De verdad, este survival es increíble, o sea.
Ah, anvils! No, 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 no. I've got slowness now. Perfect. That's excellent. Let me. Ah!
No! Yeah, no, I should have figured that.
Perdonadme, chat, que había ido a por algo de comer para este evento, porque es que la verdad tiene buena pinta, sí. Y el pre-show, que lo he estado viendo así hace un poquito, pues está bien, la verdad. Así es que quedan 2 minutos 32 segundos para el evento final. Bueno, para que se presente el nuevo drop. Vamos a llamar el nuevo updates. Así es que, sin más dilación, vayamos a ver cómo se ve, cómo va lo que viene siendo esto. Así es que sin mucho más, vamos a esperar a ver qué se cuece. Esta sinceramente es la peor parte la parte que menos me gusta, sinceramente, la parte que menos me gusta del Minecraft Live, básicamente porque es que no hay nada nuevo. Voy a tratar de traduciros todo lo posible al Minecraft Live. Los que estéis aquí pues lo intentaréis y lo veréis. Así es que pues ya está bien. En verdad estamos viendo recopilaciones de lo que ha pasado en la última Snapshot. El Snapshot no update y ya está. Se dijo que iba a haber más de un evento por año. Así que no creo que... Bueno, un poquito extraño, la verdad. Está bien, pero Ese contador que salió a la izquierda, ¿cuándo salió? Ah, no. Ya se quitó. Quedan 2 minutos, pues todavía más. Así es que estamos a 35 segundos de saber qué nos deparará. De todas maneras, si me pasa algo o digo yo algo mal, y abajo los subtítulos, ¿vale? Pues si no me entendéis a mí, reitero, o digo yo algo mal, que no soy experto en inglés, ni muchísimo menos. Pues tenéis ahí los subtítulos. Pero bueno. Bueno. Ahora ya sí. Muchas gracias a toda la comunidad por este pre-show. Y se viene trailer probablemente, o este incluye trabajo en proceso y están en unas versiones nuevas. Es probable que se cambie. Así ya lo subo un poquito más a nivel mío. Un poquito más bajo, mejor. Para que a mí se me escuche con más predominancia.
Welcome to Minecraft Live 2024.
Bienvenidos a
We're
Minecraft
coming
Live
to you from the
2022.
home of Minecraft here at our office in Stockholm, Sweden.
A la casa de Minecraft y esta vez está en Estocolmo, en Suecia. Las oficinas anteriores de Moña.
We've got a fun show for you, with the latest and greatest things coming to the world of Minecraft. A brand new, never-before-seen game drop, inside info directly from our team, and a sneak peek into the wider world of Minecraft, including some exclusive insight into our upcoming movie. Everything we'll show you for vanilla Minecraft is coming very soon. In fact, you'll be playing it in the next few months. The community has always been at the heart of Minecraft. Your creativity and passion for 15 years and counting inspires us to create, both inside and outside of our games. Thinking back to those early days, even the official Minecraft game trailer was made by the community. When I first started playing Minecraft in 2010, this wonderful community-made video was one of the first things I ever saw about the game. Whenever I rewatch it, I think back to my first moments playing and how this game has changed so many lives, including mine.
Let's go to a place where everything is made of blocks, where the only limit is your imagination. Let's go wherever you want to go. Climb the tallest mountains. Venture down to the darkest caves. Build anything you want. Day or night, rain or shine.
¿Me estás reciclando contenido?
This is the most significant sandbox you'll ever set foot in.
Por favor,
Build a majestic castle.
Activision.
Invent a new machine. Or take a ride on a roller coaster. Play with friends. Build your own little community. Protect yourself with the strongest armor that you can craft. And fight off the dangers of the night.
La esencia de
no one can tell you what you can or cannot do, with no rules to follow. This adventure, it's up to you.
Fácil, más de 1000. Minecraft. Esto está...
That trailer really brings back memories. We come so far and yet Minecraft is still the same game we all love. We have now celebrated Minecraft's 15-year anniversary. And it's been an incredible year. A few highlights are the Tricky Trials update, Marketplace Summer Celebration, and Ender Cup Championships. I started working on Minecraft and Minecraft-related projects nearly 14 years ago. At first, I was coding back when Mojang had a small apartment-turned-office here in Stockholm. Now I'm Mojang's Chief Creative Officer, and I try my best to help all our teams to create the greatest Minecraft experience. The world of Minecraft is still growing in many ways, and you might wonder how it's possible for us to explore so many stories and interpretations of the universe. The truth is that you, our community, have been doing this since the beginning. Every player has their own story to tell and their own take on what Minecraft is. We take inspiration from that
Está
creativity
básicamente
when we explore new
diciendo
things.
qué es lo que ha
Minecraft
hecho,
Dungeons
un
told the
resumen de su
story of the
carrera.
Arch-Illager, and Minecraft Legends
Por
went
cierto,
back in
juego
time and let you
descontinuado,
lead
Minecraft
mobs into
Dungeons,
battle with a
que
piglin
que
invasion.
comprarlo,
Today
creo que
you'll
se
hear
podía
about
comprar,
some of
seguir
the
comprando,
upcoming ways we're telling stories
pero que se
beyond
que
our
ya no iba a
games
tener más.
and exploring more interpretations of what Minecraft can be.
Y
Soon we'll
Minecraft
get to see
Legends
the
irá por
world
el
of
mismo
Minecraft
camino,
brought to
diría,
life on the big
porque
screen thanks to our
tampoco es que sea
upcoming
un
film,
juegazo.
a Minecraft movie. I had the opportunity to travel all
Minecraft
the way
movie.
to New Zealand and finally see the production firsthand. It's one example of how Minecraft is growing in entertainment, but at the heart of it all is still the game. The teams working on Minecraft are ambitious and want to create the best tools and technologies that will help us and creators to make more Minecraft stories.
Cómo se ha producido toda, bueno, no sé cómo se ha producido toda, no,
The
pero
core
ha visto un
vanilla
poquito de la
gameplay team did a
producción, los
tremendous job with
decorados y
tricky
tal,
trials.
y
Now we're
intenta
planning
hacer
to
que
have
se
a change
parezca
of
lo
pace in
máximo
terms
que
of
se pueda
releasing new
Minecraft. Eso
features.
es más o menos lo que está diciendo.
Earlier this year, they released the Armored Pause drop, which included Armadillo and new Wolf variants. And the ambition
más o
is to
menos haciendo
continue to
resumen de
drop
lo que
more
añadieron
feature
en
nuggets
anterior
more frequently. These more regular
season
updates will replace
update.
the yearly summer update that you might be used to. This will also allow us to consider long-term improvements to ensure we can build Minecraft for the long run. When we expand into new areas, our primary creative principle is that it starts with vanilla. Because, just as the trailer you saw, that is what brought us here, and it's still our favorite game, for 15 years and counting. You can rely on us, that our dedication will last another 15 and more.
Nos acaba de decir básicamente que el trailer representa todo lo que se hace a día de hoy en Minecraft y intenta mantener la esencia posible. Máxima esencia posible.
Hello everyone, I hope you all are well. As Jens mentioned, we in the core game team are working on drops. And today we are excited to show you two of them that we have been working on.
Nos van a enseñar dos
and both
drops.
of them will release within the next few months.
Bueno.
A little bit later in the show, we will, for the first time, show you a completely new drop that adds a new biome.
Nuevo bioma, chicos. Nuevo bioma,
But
nuevo
before
bioma.
that, we would love to start
Nuevo
with our
bioma.
next. It's a combination of two things
Nuevo
many of you have
bioma.
been wishing for. It's hardcore mode in Bedrock and bundles.
And we call modo hardcore en Bedrock.
Bundles of Bravery. And we have
Bundles.
two
Por
amazing,
fin.
clever team members that
Después
will
de
show more.
3 años. Ah, esto es en Bedrock. Vale. Hardcore, cosa que ya se sabía de hace bastante tiempo, la verdad. Hardcore en Bedrock es la mejor experiencia que tienes en Minecraft. Ay, mira la nueva pantallita.
Playing hardcore mode brings back that feeling of the first time that you play Minecraft. Because everything is new, everything is dangerous, but now your entire playthrough, everything is dangerous all the time. And that adds to the level of excitement that you have for everything that you do. Everything is new, everything is scarier, because you can't afford to make any of those mistakes. In Java and in Bedrock, we have a very different menu experience for getting into hardcore mode. So in Bedrock, we have this nice little toggle that you flip that says, I want to play this in hardcore mode. But my favorite part is that in the corner where you have your little image of your world that you're about to join, a little outline appears, and then the hardcore heart starts to pulse there. So you really know that you're going to have a very difficult experience in front of you. When you've been playing Minecraft for a long time, you get into a routine, and you do things on the regular that are just very normal for you. When you play hardcore mode, you have to break that routine and create an entirely new way to play that is maybe a little bit more risk-averse, unless you want to play very often, very short bursts. But your experience is always going to be unique and very different because that one life to live changes the entire way that you play. We're super excited for you to try hardcore mode, and maybe you'll feel a little safer if you're able to bring those extra items with you in the new bundles.
Acaban de decir que haceros una introducción a Minecraft Hardcore y los bundles. Así que vamos a ver el funcionamiento de ellos.
We added bundles to help people pack more into their inventory. So in old versions of Minecraft, if you were digging a tunnel, you might end up with 64 blocks of cobblestone and it fits into one inventory slot. Today, if you dig that same tunnel, you're going to get a lot of different blocks. Even if it's only 64 blocks in total, they're going to take a lot of inventory slots because they don't stack together. A bundle lets you pack those items together, reclaim that space, and have an inventory that feels like it did back in the early days of Minecraft. When we first came up with the idea for the bundle, we wanted to make sure it was actually going to be useful. So we watched a whole lot of streams of players playing survival Minecraft. We waited until they opened their inventory and then we took a screenshot. Then we went through all these screenshots and we said, what could this player do if they had a bundle? What we found is that most people would be able to free up 8 inventory slots or more, which gave them a lot of room to carry more of anything they wanted. The main advantage of using a bundle is that you can go out for longer. If you're going out on your first adventure, you can pack things into a bundle and have a lot more space in your inventory before it fills up and you have to come home again. There are a lot of creative ways to use bundles as well. You could create a gift for your friend, dye a bundle in their favorite color and give it to them with their favorite items inside. Bundles are also an interesting roleplay item, or it could be used in storytelling. The idea of having a little bag is just kind of inherently cute and fun.
No. Mala noticia, chicos.
Breaking news! We interrupt this Minecraft Live broadcast for a special report. There's been a monster sighting. Here's villager number 9. Thanks, number 5. Villager number 15 here says there's a monstrous creature right there in those woods. So, number 15, have you ever lied on the news before? What? I'm not lying. I was with my group and the monster, it got all of them. They're all gone. Maybe they just don't like you. You know, because of all the lies. What? That's ridiculous. All right, to put an end to these clear fabrications, we're gonna go into the spooky forest and prove there's no monster. All right, let's go.
Oh, you're heading into the woods. Very well, but I must warn you. Those who enter there never return here.
What? Why not?
No, this is just the entrance, darling. The exit's over there.
All right, come on. Everybody keep their eyes peeled for monsters. Of course, we know there's no such thing. What about zombies? Or skeletons? Or goblins? It didn't look like any of those. All right, what did it look like? I couldn't see it clearly. It was behind a tree. Convenient. Hey, wait. Does anyone feel like we're being watched? I hope so. We need the ratings. Did anybody hear that?
Oye, crujido.
The creaking. I'd say it was more of a crunchy. Hey, wait. Where's villager number 31? Is that XP? Ah! The monster got him! Oh, no! It's happening again! No, that could have been anybody's XP. And emeralds. And sign that says, I'm villager number 31, help me, I'm being attacked by a monster. It's circumstantial at best. Let's move on. Yeah, that does make sense. Alright, well, I'm convinced. Let's keep going. I thought he said there were monsters. Yeah, where's the monster? Alright, we've been here for a while and we haven't seen any monsters. Yeah, we should make our way back. Which way was that again? Oh no, we're lost! What? No! Does anyone know the way back? Villager number 47 will know. He's a cartographer. Where's villager number 47? Hey, someone left a map and all this XP. Maybe there is a monster. There's no monster. Who said that? Villager number 5. It appears that a wave of hysteria has afflicted the group. I stand by the notion that there are no monsters in the woods. The cameraman and I are going to run away now for unrelated reasons. Goodbye! Hey, what's behind that tree? Oh no, villager number 9! Villager number 9, are you there?
Pues saca un mapa.
Is anybody there? I guess we'll never know what caused this tragic chain of events. But it definitely wasn't a monster. Ah well, sorry for interrupting the show. Now back to Minecraft Live!
La verdad es que la introducción era un poquillo rara. Bueno, hasta ahí. Básicamente nos han dicho el clicking, de las oportunidades sin que nos lo permitan. Sin más, un resumen.
It's been a long time since I first announced our Minecraft movie. We've taken our time to assemble an incredible team and to create an original, fun-filled take on the Minecraft universe. From us at Mojang, our partners at Warner Brothers and Legendary, our talented director Jared Hess, and some amazing content creators, we're bringing Minecraft to the big screen in a way you've never seen before. All with the goal of authentically capturing the spirit of Minecraft by working with people who play, love, and care about the game as much as you do. Let's hear from some fellow Minecrafters and take a closer look at how we made this film.
Let's do it, and action!
I'm Torve, Creative Director of Entertainment for Mojang.
I'm Jared Hess, the director of a Minecraft movie.
We're super excited to share some exclusive information about how we made this movie.
Man, to be able to celebrate that fun, amazing, creative spirit that is Minecraft, it was just like a dream come true.
We first started talking about making a movie, what is over a decade ago. We really wanted to honor the world. And then spending like 3 months in New Zealand on set, we've really enjoyed the journey. We thought a lot about what kind of movie to do, and we chose live action because it's not something that's been seen before on this scale.
Creators have made such amazing stories and short films and content in the animation space, and it was like, oh, this is the chance for us doing a film to do something different.
And also kind of wish fulfillment, because I always wondered, like, what would happen if I would wake up inside the Minecraft world? Like, how would I survive, and would I survive at all?
The idea of being human beings that are actually going into this cubic dimension of the overworld and how those characters are engaging in that space. And it just seemed like so much fun.
Everything is cubic, like everything is blocks.
We had just an absolutely amazing crew of talented artists. You know, our production designer, Grant Major, he was the production designer for the original Lord of the Rings trilogy. We also are working with Weta, and they all had their own personal relationship with the game.
So when they started designing and drawing, it just really popped. What I like about what you did is that the choices you make, they support the story and the character.
Part of that is because just like every Minecrafter, every player, they bring their own original story to what they're doing. It's very intentional that this movie is called a Minecraft movie as opposed to the Minecraft movie. We have an ensemble of characters, these unlikely misfits that get thrown into this adventure into the overworld. And we experience a lot of that through one of our characters named Henry, who's a young man going through a tough time in his life, and he literally has to create to survive.
You know, I saw him on the page and I was like reading the script, like, oh wait, he's like, you know, a young kid hanging in his room, like building and making stuff. But that's what he is. He's like a maker and he's a creator. Such a big part of Minecraft has been the creator community and modding. So we thought that Henry, the Henry character, could represent basically the modder, the person who takes the vanilla game and tweaks it and adjusts it, and then he comes into the Minecraft world and he meets Steve, and Steve knows everything about vanilla Minecraft. We've always said that Steve isn't really a character. Like, Steve is what you make him, right?
Yeah.
And we've all embodied Steve and been Steve and done different things. So our Steve in this movie is Jack Black.
He's such a huge fan of the game. After a long day of shooting, he was up into the wee hours of the night playing. It was so funny because he would show up and be like, oh, dude, it's my day. We got to try this thing, dude. You know, some build that he did or something gnarly that happened to him. He just loves the idea that he's able to bring his version of Steve to life.
Play it from the top one more time.
Figuring out crafting was super fun. When the game came out, there wasn't a recipe book, and people were like, wait, what happens if I put these things like that? When Garrett's character and these new characters come into the world, they don't know the recipes, they don't know what to do.
The Jason Momoa character, Garrett, is a guy that was like a world championship video gamer in the late 1980s. And he kind of peaked then, but he's still stuck in the past. He's got a little bit of arrested development. He's holding on to that former glory.
We want to show you a short scene that shows Henry and Garrett and Steve. Steve is kind of demonstrating his skills, and then Garrett tries to demonstrate his skills.
Yeah, and Garrett's the noob.
This is a crafting table. Here's how it works. You place these elements in different patterns, and you got yourself a sweet blade. You want to see a blade? I'll show you a blade. Yeah! That's okay, bud. Buckets are useful here.
When we were designing crafting and talking about what should it look like, we basically started at the crafting table itself. We looked at the crafting table, we looked at the end-game texture, and it has this like super pixelated picture of like a hammer and a saw there on the side. So obviously that was built into the real-world crafting table. So it got this hammer, and we figured we honored the 3x3 grid perfectly, and thought it would be cool and kind of fun and gratifying to just give it a massive whack and then have things appear. Remember when we were trying to figure out the size of the block that you break itself? Look, when Steve holds a block, it's like this big. And there we actually found out that going 1 meter by 1 meter, which is like, 3 feet by 3 feet, is actually too big. So we scaled it down, and the scale's like 60 centimeters cubed, which is 2 feet by 2 feet by 2 feet. And then in the background and maybe in the foreground, we sometimes scaled it down a little bit, but we would always honor powers of 2, because we're programmers and we like powers of 2.
We had to honor what you experience in the game, but also make it work for human scale for our different characters that are manipulating the environment and the world and throwing blocks, and make it be practical for that, but still feel natural and organic to what people experience in the game, and feel authentic in that way. This has been so much fun talking about the movie, everything that's gone into making it, all of the ideas, the point of view, and we cannot wait to share this movie with the world.
Yeah, super excited.
See you in the overworld.
Yeah.
The filmmakers are still hard at work on a Minecraft movie and collaborating closely with us at Mojang, as well as listening to the community to continue to shape and craft the film in a way that's fresh and new, but still authentic to the spirit of the game. Look for more exciting updates soon.
Do you want to adventure through Minecraft biomes in real life? You may have your chance with Minecraft Experience Villager Rescue, our first real-world immersive experience where you'll get to journey through a Minecraft adventure in real life. Let's take a behind-the-scenes look before it debuts in Dallas this October and spawning in cities near you in the future.
Olivier, prise 2.
Premise of Minecraft Experience. First thing is authenticity. Our goal is to make sure that it is truly authentic for all of you folks. The second thing is defining a new lens from which you can interact with the game, with the IP, with the brand.
This is the story of a village attacked by zombies, and it's your quest to go out and save them. We have 17-foot projection walls that we can interact with throughout, which allows us to do things like fight our mobs, chop down trees, collect those resources, everything that you do in the game, only this time you've stepped inside it. This is an experience where you're gonna see, feel, and hear what it's like to be in Minecraft. World premiere is in Dallas-Fort Worth, and then we'll see where we go. Head to the website and tell us where you want to see the Minecraft experience.
And now it's time to reveal our completely new drop, releasing in a few months. The team has been really excited about the idea of adding a new biome, and we created one with its own unique mood and identity. During daytime, it's quiet, like almost serene in the new Pale Garden. While you might feel calm walking around in this forest, there's also an eerie mood. Something isn't quite right. Then, when darkness falls, you indeed feel another side of this place. Like the hanging moss shifts from being pretty to really spooky, and you realize that you're not alone. There's something lurking in the shadows.
So everything about this biome feels unfamiliar, and this is by design. We want you to feel a bit curious and scared. Like, what is this place? Why is it so different from everything else? What we needed for the biome is to have like a low visibility, and we've created the pale hanging moss for this. This really inhibits like how much you can see and how far you can see, but you can still walk through it. So you're traversing through the forest and you're like trying to find everything, but you don't know what will be behind the hanging moss.
Yeah, it gives you kind of a strange feeling when you enter. It's unnaturally quiet and a feeling of something weird's going on here.
I really like the ambiance of the new biome. It invokes really those eerie and spooky feelings.
Yes, eerie indeed. And turns out there actually is something lurking in the shadows. The creaking. It's our first tree-like creature, and it's almost like it's camouflaging in the pale garden. And when it's dark at night, it's kind of hard to see it except those like emissive eyes.
Yeah, and it also interacts with those trees, which is super fun.
Yeah, there's a special new block that it has a connection to.
When you approach the creaking, you can actually realize that it doesn't take any damage, and when you try to hit it, it points you somewhere in the canopies. That's where basically the creaking heart is, and that's what controls the mob.
One of the main themes of the Pale Garden and its inhabitants is that there's a lot of contrast from the rest of the world. So when we made the creaking, we also wanted it to feel unfamiliar and different from other mobs, which is why we made it more asymmetric, to really go on this point of like being different from everything else.
The creaking doesn't exist on its own. It's more of like a puppet of the new block, the creaking heart.
So the creaking heart and its creaking puppet really comes with a new combat challenge or combat mechanic, both in the way that you need to destroy the heart block to actually kill the creaking, and also, of course, that the creaking only moves when you look away.
So don't blink.
I really like the sandboxiness of the creaking heart. So if I use Silk Touch, you obtain it, and then you can place it anywhere you want in the Minecraft world. So if you want to be as evil as the creaking heart itself, you can place it and make your friends really terrified.
To embrace the quietness of Minecraft, we added ambient sounds for this biome that only plays during the night, that comes from the blocks that surrounds you, that will make an even more creepier experience for the player. And to do that, you need to play with the silence and the contrast of the silence and the sounds. So to make creaking, I gathered a lot of creaky stuff that will make creaky sounds. Obviously, the biggest thing would be to gather wood and twigs and stuff like that, dead leaves, to get rustling and creaking. But I also recorded salty sticks, the Swedish snack. I think it's Swedish. And one of the biggest part, actually, of the sound is my table creaking, dragging against the floor, and also a chair. I also recorded teeth. It sounds a bit like bones, maybe, when the mob is walking. So it's.
What do you mean by teeth? Oh, okay. So we wanted to make the biome very gray to give this very eerie feeling, right? And with these gray tones, a very fitting new wood set was going to be a white-colored wood set. And this is something that players have wanted for a long time.
Yeah, I'm super excited for the pale oak wood set, especially that in a lot of sense, and that will be exciting for a lot of players to actually represent themselves.
And then we also have like the hanging moss, and you can bone wheel it, so it's renewable. And so I think like just bringing it as well, and maybe put it in a greenhouse where things hang from the roof, or like a wild garden, something like that will be really fun to build with it, I think.
Yeah, and it's also a really unique carpet moss because it also spreads all over the sides of the blocks, and that also looks really great.
We look for a lot of inspiration, so we've looked at all these kind of different forests all over the world. A tree that stood out was like the willow tree, like because it's very hanging, there's a lot of like drapery, and it feels very eerie. Then we looked at like Spanish moss. This was like the inspiration for the pale hanging moss that we've used in the biome eventually, because this gives this like drapey feeling without being willow trees, and it was a little bit more versatile and flexible to use in the biome, and could also be used as like building blocks.
We are super excited to see what you do with these new features and the new game drop.
We want to create connections between features because the Minecraft world is an ecosystem and we really want it to feel like that. And the Creaking Heart and its puppet, Creaking, it really has a new way of creating this kind of connection. So it's going to be really fun to see you all experiencing it. And it's actually coming to snapshots, previews and betas very soon. So soon you can all try it out.
Villager number 9 here! Sorry for interrupting again, but villager number 15 and I have just escaped from the spooky forest. And I'd just like to state, like I said earlier, that I was right. There is in fact a monster in the woods that looks like wood and sounds like wood. What? That's a lie! You didn't believe that at all! Many didn't believe me. But in my heroic foray into the spooky forest, I, villager number 9, single-handedly discovered the creature that I shall now name a Crunching. It's called a Creaking. They literally just said its name. Maybe I should go into monster hunting. I'm clearly very good at it. Villager number 9, Monster Hunter. It's got a nice ring to it. Well, sorry to interrupt the show again. Now back to Minecraft.
Stick around with us for the first ever playthrough of the Pale Garden in our after show, starting in just a few moments. Our developers will take us on a deeper dive through the new game drop as we bravely explore this new biome together. These new game drops can be played in betas and snapshots soon and will release to everyone in the next few months. We hope you're as excited as us about everything happening in the world of Minecraft. Minecraft wouldn't be what it is today without all of you. From all of us at Mojang Studios, a huge thank you. We're excited you're joining us for the after show where we're gonna deep dive into the next game drop with a bunch of people from the team, like this guy right here.
Yeah, I'm Marco. I'm a gameplay engineer working on the Bedrock side of things, and yeah, I worked on this game drop.
And my name is Anna, and I'm the producer who worked on this game drop.
And I'm Jens, Chief Creative Officer here at Mojang.
Yes, and you did not work on this game drop.
I did not.
We're gonna drop you into the game and then just see how you do, yes.
Looking forward to it.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna jump into the game. We have a bunch of different things we're gonna play through, and the first thing we're gonna start with is, don't worry, the Pale Garden in the daytime. So Jens and Anna will be the first to start playing. Let's go. Okay. So far, not so pale.
Getting there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, here we are. Yeah, so you can see why it's called Pale Garden, definitely. Yeah, we wanted to go for a look which is eerie, more than spooky. We didn't want this place to be terrifying, but we wanted player to feel like there was something wrong, especially when you contrast this with other biomes like the Dark Forest, right? The Dark Forest is really similar, but like, yeah, it feels like something is wrong here. It make it become pale. There is all this new vegetation, so you get the contrast.
Yeah, I love how it's just all of a sudden you go from this like bright, contrasty world to like desaturated as soon as you walk in. Even the sky is like gray.
Yeah. Then there's no music. There's some eerie sounds playing. So yeah, it's really unique atmosphere.
Anna, are you bone mealing it?
I am.
Yeah, that's the pale moss. It's a new family of moss that we are adding. So we have the hanging one, but also the block, the carpet, and For these blocks, we were inspired from the Spanish moss and the white moss, and we kind of blended them into, a unique block.
I feel like builders will really like design their world in super cool ways.
Yeah, especially with the moss carpet is really fun because when you place it, it kind of gets a random configuration and creeps up to neighboring blocks up to 2 blocks tall.
It's really cool. And the new wood set, we're gonna see a whole village built in it. But it's really nice to have that like white, gray color scheme. Okay, let's look at a creaking before we have to take one on because we're in creative mode. So probably a good time to see it up close. It really, okay. You can immediately tell how it will blend in with the trees and the biome. Since right now I'm like, wait.
Where is it?
Yeah.
But yeah, like from if you're not seeing the eyes and the eyes only turn on some occasions, it's really hard to tell where it is. And imagine like this at night, you're in this forest by yourself, and you hear some noises, and then you start to see a silhouette in the distance. It's really something. It behaves a bit differently in creative mode. You can actually kill it. Instead, in survival, is because
can you spawn another one? Jens, was that you?
I think we both did.
You're like on command.
You don't have to ask us twice.
Felt like a cue.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's really cool how not only is it tree-like, but it also has these like the legs feel like they're roots in the ground.
Yeah, and you like it's actually rooted. If you try to push it, you can't because it's rooted in the ground. And,
he said push, not kill, just so we're all
making sure. So yeah, we really wanted to sell this fantasy of this thing, which is when it's connected to the creaking art, is invulnerable and it's really part of the block. It's connected to it through roots. You can't move it.
It's pretty amazing to look at it here, and when you see the trees behind it, it just blends in so much, even with the moss.
Yeah.
Okay, Jens, are you feeling ready? Because now you're going to take one on outside of this nice, safe pale garden.
Absolutely, I'll give it a try.
Okay.
I'm usually very cautious and take things very carefully, so I think this is going to be a little bit more tricky than I'm used to.
I'm not cautious at all. I just risk everything all the time.
Me as well, just run straight into it and then wonder how I die.
I'm the same way. I lose my gear all the time when I'm in survival.
I rage quit a lot and then I can't play for a while because, I mean, it usually has to do with lava. I don't know. It's like, from the beginning, I've been a lava magnet and I don't know. It just always happens. Then I can't go back for anything.
Who doesn't love a hot bath, right?
Yeah, exactly. I'll try to think of it next time I die. Okay, so Jens, you're going to go in now. You're going to take on the creaking. The three of us are just going to get to sit here and watch and comment on your playing.
Yes.
It won't only be the creaking, though.
No, it will be all the usual scary things you find in dark forests.
It's a cow. You know, typical.
Small victories.
Like that it kind of came after you in like a very aggressive way. It feels like it felt different in the Pale Garden.
Yeah,
it did
the
feel
Pale Garden.
Yeah.
So let's see what will I find here.
Okay, let's see, Jens, if you can find a creaking.
So really far, it's very calm.
Yeah.
It is very calm.
Bueno, gente, se deja así un poquito para...
There it is.
Para que podáis ver así un poco más la... Minecraft Live, así sin comentarles un poco por encima. Pero a resumidas cuentas, lo que hay es un nuevo bioma, el cual hace que te sientes incómodo por cómo está hecho. Luego está The Creaking, que lo tenéis ahora mismo en pantalla, que veis esas partículas, es que dentro de los árboles, dependiendo de si spawneaba ahí o no, el Creaking, cuando eso, las partículas son que te indica dónde está el bloque y lo tienes que romper. Como va a aparecer ahí, creo. No aparecía antes que si lo rompías, pues básicamente no si le pegas,
a nice
Se
challenge for
aparece donde
engineers.
está el,
Yeah, just commentary.
el bloque.
Yeah,
O sea,
so
el,
trying to...
the heart of the creaking. Ahí está, aparece justo ahí arriba, a la derecha.
I'm trying to
Yes, ahí va a aparecer, le va a romper. Ahí está,
Okay,
the heart of.
you found one.
Okay, so
Y desaparece automáticamente.
Okay, so you
Lo
destroyed
cual
one
me
that is just kind of
parece
poofing
bastante
away.
bien, la verdad. No tienes que foldear, no es un warden.
Okay, the next one, Jens, can you use Silk Touch and actually take the creaking heart with you?
I'll try that.
Y
Don't
So
fall
it's in
into
this
a
tray?
hole again,
eso
Jens.
perfectamente.
Yeah, it's walking backwards.
Y
It's not
además de eso hay
Let's see.
un
Where
musgo,
is it?
el cual se inspira en España.
Okay, here it is.
Por fin,
So
algo
now I
nuevo.
have an axe with silk touch. So
Okay.
now I get it, and
Y
that destroys the
bueno,
creaking,
nueva
and I
madera.
get,
Y he ido poniendo en el.
here you have it, the creaking
dos.
heart.
That's
Lo que
amazing.
yo creo que
Nice.
está.
But it was a quite
Lo que
calm
he tenido bien
night, at
y lo que tenía mal,
Anyway,
os hago
Yeah,
unas
so
cuentas para no
got one
molestarlo.
creeper. Oh, there we have a
Okay,
zombie.
it did
vídeo.
feel more
Así
calm.
que vamos.
But still, trying to keep this in view while finding the heart is still... I kind of forgot that the zombie would attack me. I was like, hey, I'm looking at you.
Yo creo
And like,
que va a
this
ser
is
un drop.
super easy, then
No
all
va
of
a
a sudden
ser no ha sido
everything
una
is
gran
spawning
cosa.
at you.
Pero hombre, a ver, ha estado bien.
Okay.
No ha
Now
sido.
walking backwards.
I'm pretty impressed, Jens. I think you did a good job. You not only killed a creaking heart,
He
but then you
acertado
actually
en
like took
todo
one with you.
menos en una cosa que era el
Yeah,
nuevo bloque de
thankfully I
redstone.
have
Entonces sí que pensé
oops, a
que
creeper.
iba a suceder.
I know the compliment.
Estamos
Yes.
viendo
I
jugabilidad.
have iron armor, so I'm not completely
Cómo se va a
unprotected.
jugar.
Okay, there's
El
another
musgo
one.
colgante y
Okay,
todo
so where are you?
está
Oh, it's
hecho.
right there.
It's that
It
one.
caught
Plan
up with you because you
enseñantes.
lost track of him. Because not
Así
only
es
are they
que
linked, but they
poco más
also
ahora ya es
have like a
ver cómo
perimeter that they
funciona
have to
todo.
stay in.
They have a
Que
territory
tarda
of
todo y tal.
32 blocks, so if they get
¿Ves?
to
Y
the
ahí
edge
te,
of it,
te
they will
muestra
just,
perfectamente dónde
they
está
won't be able to
el-
step further away because they're connected to the block.
Y nos
It's
han
not
dicho
like
que
they
iban a
can go
enseñar dos,
wherever
por lo
they
que.
want.
It's right above you.
Iban a enseñar.
it's like-
Ahí
it's a bit
está,
of that,
se
yeah.
veía
Oh, it's
perfectamente.
really staying close by.
Ahí está,
There you
lo
go.
rompes.
Okay.
All right.
That was very impressive. Yeah.
3 creakings.
Y
Yeah,
se.
three
y
creakings.
se
That's
muere
awesome.
el creaking, the creaking, el crujidor.
Okay, now we're gonna let you rest
La
for a
habilidad
second.
primordial que tiene el the creaking,
After that tough experience
básicamente,
with the creaking.
cuando no le miras,
How often is the team play testing
Cuando no
as
le
you're
miras,
building out the features?
pues.
It's, I mean, it's a continuous process, right? Because the moment you build
te va
something,
por
then
detrás y te
you
ataca.
have to play it right after, right? To check if
Y pues poco más de lo que están
is alright.
diciendo.
But besides that,
Han
then
estado
we have
diciendo
more
una nueva
extensive,
madera.
playtesting that is scheduled on certain phases of the development.
Yeah. But testing within the team we do almost
Yeah.
daily. Like
Okay.
just
Y
loading
ahora
up
esta es
someone's
la
computer
parte
and
pues,
going over
típico
there
que se
and
ponen a
testing.
hablar.
Awesome. Well, I mean, that's the dream, right? You just get to play Minecraft every day. Jens, you've played this before, so you've seen it. This wasn't your
Yes.
first creaking experience.
And no, it wasn't. No, so I asked, can I have a build, and yeah.
No hay mucha
And I
más cosa, la
provided,
verdad.
so I've been able to playtest. I'm really impressed. I
Yeah.
really like it.
It's been amazing what the team has made. I think that it's always fun to see like the ideas come to life, and especially with the creaking and the creaking heart, how many different teams had to work on it with art and sound and design and gameplay. It like really came together
Están
so
diciendo
Thank you. We can't wait to see
les
what players do with
que
this
les
when it's out,
impresiona
because that's
mucho
the most inspiring,
cómo
of
han sido
course.
capaces de desarrollar
Because our players are
el
so much more
creaking.
creative than we can ever be.
Yeah, we had some friends actually create some builds that we can jump into the game. So now it's going to be Jens and I playing. Woo! I'm going back to like old school days here, playing and talking at the same
Pues
time.
esa es la madera.
So we're in a really cool
Con las hojas de
village.
cerezo, que la verdad es que quedan
The idea was
impresionantes.
that they use the new wood set in all
Muy
different
bien,
ways.
y con el barro y
I'm
todo
so
esto,
impressed with
con la
how
deep slate,
different
la verdad es
everything
que
looks.
tiene pinta de ser muy combinable.
Yeah, there are like so many different things you can do. Like the first thing that comes to mind for me is especially seeing that gazebo is like Helvish. You know, like it's there's white wood and it's really fantasy with the lanterns
bloque de cobre también queda
and
muy
everything.
bien.
But there's also like more
Pegará
modern,
muy bien también con la de
things you can
cerezo.
do, right?
I love the modern, like you're exactly right. It's very fantasy, but then also very modern. Anna, you told me you thought it
No,
had this like
eso de
millennial
que es muy
gray, which
moderna.
I think is I mean, it is.
Discrepo un poco, la verdad. No me, a ver, me gusta
I
para
really
decorar
love that
tal,
for
sí,
my
pero
future
no,
builds. I'm gonna use it
no,
a
no
lot.
creo que vaya a
But
ser
something else I
tan,
really
tan,
like
tan,
besides the
tan,
color
tan
palette is
bueno.
also like the beautiful details.
Que luego
Like
puede
if we look at one of
cambiar
the
y tal,
doors,
pero no
I
sé.
have these little metal details. It really looks. This one looks really
qué me suena
different, and
esta
it has
puerta, tío?
almost a medieval
Me
look.
suena a una que ya tenemos. Esa
But I
puerta
guess it
tienes un
also
copy
depends
pega de
on
lo que ya
which
tenemos.
build
Ya
you
voy,
use it on, which is
fijísimo.
makes it
Las
extra
trampillas
cool.
me encantan.
Oh,
tío,
we
por
have some
cierto.
like moss growing.
Yes,
up
yeah,
as
yeah,
well.
as you can see, yeah, it's really
Que me
versatile,
gusta
and that's a bit
mucho,
of
mucho.
I don't know, extra dimension, I guess, to the builds, because yeah, it
Yo creo
overlaps and creates
que
interesting
puede llegar a
effects,
ser
and it's super
una
easy to
buena
use. You just place it, it
actualización.
gets random configuration, so you get a bit
Si
of
meten
variety.
varias así a la
And
mano,
I love
oye,
this
pasamos de
little
tener un
sapling.
bioma al año a
I
tener
just want
cuatro.
to have
Ay, los
not even a
brotes,
house,
qué
just
bonitos.
a bunch of saplings that I can look at and think are so cute.
Yeah, the
Yo
shape
creo
is
que
really
deberían de
something. It's
cambiar un
like
poquito el
twisted,
motor gráfico ya
yeah,
de
with the
Minecraft
branches
y
coming
ponerlo un
down.
poquito con RTX.
Jens, you're going to show us a way. This was your idea, Marco, of how
Yo
you
pienso,
might
vamos,
use the
yo creo que
creakings
debería
to protect
de
yourself
mejorarse un poquillo, pero
and
Yeah.
your village.
gracias a las
Yeah, you
5
know, because
personas que
the
estáis ahora
creaking
mismo
is
aquí.
kind of protecting its
Se
own
agradece
forest,
muchísimo,
right?
de verdad.
So
Porque,
the same way the players
fíjate,
could use it to
en
protect their own
YouTube ahora
base by
mismo
creating
está
devices
grande
that
aquí, porque
activate
YouTube
and
hay
yeah,
una persona, no
fend
soy
off
yo, porque no
enemies.
puedo darse cuenta.
So this
Así
is a
que-
piston that's going to, I mean, because basically you can only have the creaking heart work when it's in between two pale wood blocks.
Vale,
exactly, and they
un
need to
dato
be
interesante.
aligned, the same,
Solo
the
va a
same direction
funcionar
as the creaking heart, because there
el
is
corazón
a
del
log block with
creaking
something,
cuando tiene
inside, so it
un
needs
bloque
to be,
por arriba y un bloque
to
por
be
abajo.
aligned, and once it's
Entre
in
dos
the right
bloques
configuration, it
de,
will activate.
de esto. Como ahora
Okay, are
mismo
you going to
veremos.
activate it, Jens?
It needs to be nighttime as well.
Oh, yes. Okay, well, now it's night.
All
Ta-da.
right, we have night. Yes.
Ah, que eso se pone cuando es de
pull
noche,
this lever
otro modo.
Okay.
and see.
O sea que eso lo
Okay,
estoy,
let's
claro.
see.
Ahí está.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, I
we
hear
have
it.
it.
I hear it.
Yeah.
Ooh. There it is.
This, so this little contraption made it.
So
made it small.
I had other plans
Está
than like using
el
it for
diseño del
protection.
creaking,
I
que qué
was
me parece, me
thinking
ponéis por el
more
chat.
like
Pues sinceramente
more
me
scheming.
parece bastante correcto.
Ranking,
Ah, ya lo tenéis
I
en la
love that idea.
miniatura.
Okay, you're more of
Vale.
a pranker like
Que
me,
había sido
Hannah.
yo.
Okay, good. I was like,
A ver, se
oh
filtró
yeah,
ya,
protect
pero
the
bueno.
village.
A ver, me parece un mod muy
What
correcto.
about scare everyone?
Para nada malo.
I
nada.
love how
Yo
it
creo que
activates too, and the color changes.
Yes.
Yeah,
bastante
yeah.
bueno,
Since
la verdad.
it requires a configuration to work, we wanted to give players some feedback. Yeah, you're doing the right thing. Now it lights up, and then once it's night, it will actually spawn the creaking. Fun thing also is that if now you deactivate the piston, the block will the creaking guard will still stay on because as a creaking spawned.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You see now it stays
Yeah.
because otherwise it would be too easy, right? You just remove the log, which takes I don't know, nothing seconds if you have an axe, and then the creaking disappears. Instead, we want you to actually engage with the block and destroy it.
Okay, so once it's activated, you have
Yes.
to destroy it.
Yeah.
Destroy the block. You can't just destroy
Exactly.
everything
Yeah.
around it.
Or you wait for
La verdad es que
for
es
day,
que van a
right, and then
funcionar
it
un
will
poco
just
rara.
deactivate and the creaking
No han
will
dicho que
disappear.
dropee nada.
Can be a long wait.
Yeah.
Pasará como con el Lis.
No,
Que
I just want to say
no
like,
dijeron nada de que
the
ponerla
new
con nada.
wood set is really nice, but also like it gives a little bit of a desaturated effect. And when you're in the pale garden, like everything is desaturated and the sky is desaturated, so you can also instead
Ya
of
no la
bringing
habéis
the
mostrado lo de las
wood type
casas,
out,
está
you can
muy
bring
bonita,
other
por
wood
cierto,
types in and actually build
la acera,
something
vamos, por
in a
donde se
completely
circula la
different
gente y tal.
environment that makes it feel
Ya,
very, very
o sea,
unique.
tengo más
I
que
really
decir
like
que se ha
that.
quedado de locos.
That's a really good idea
Sin
for
más.
all of our builders,
Perfecto.
which is definitely not me. Okay, now we're gonna go to our very last challenge. I am definitely not doing it though. Marco,
Okay.
you said you
Let's
wanted
go.
to take Jens
Yes.
on.
Yeah.
So we've built a full arena for the two of you, player versus player. What you're gonna do is inside the arena, there's a grass side and a sand side. Marco, which one are you? Your grass?
Yeah.
Jens, your sand. In the arena, there are a bunch of creaking hearts with creaking spawning all over. You need to use Silk Touch take the creaking heart and then each time deliver it into your side's like goal
vale,
area.
lo que van a
You need
hacer
to get
es
7
entre
of them
los
in
dos,
order to win.
lo que van a hacer es meterse en un ring de combate, por así decirlo, y van a meterse y tienen que coger todos los corazones de los creakings y ponerlos en línea y quien llegue antes pues gana.
Who's gonna win?
The best one, I guess.
The one that delivers 7 creaking hearts.
Yeah.
That's really
Yes, okay, yes, the one that does deliver 7 creaking hearts. Okay, I am going
collecting my stuff.
on the count, and then I'm gonna say go. On go, you're gonna run
Poco se habla de la
in.
producción que hay aquí,
3,
tío, chavales.
2, 1, go.
Best of luck to both of you.
Okay, first, okay, there's already a lot of creaking. So then you're following the particles and trying
Me gusta mucho la
to get the
animación, tío, de
creaking
cómo
hearts.
se mueve, me parece
Okay, when you get one, kind of tell
muy
Anna
creepy,
and I,
como se
since we're
suele
watching
decir.
both of your screens. When you put it in the goal.
La verdad me parece que
Jens,
está
what's
súper
happening
bien
over
hecho.
there?
I'm getting hit. There it is. Okay.
Tarda muy poquito en romperse,
Marco
está
had the
bien,
first
la
one
verdad.
in.
No es tan mal.
Jens, you got one?
Oh, wait, that's cheating. I'm gonna put it correctly.
Yes, thank you, Jens.
There we
Okay,
go.
Jens has his first one. 1-1.
And then it respawn, so yeah.
Anna, who do you think is gonna take this?
Well, it's very even right now, isn't it? But Marco looks like he's in a bit of a pickle.
La verdad, sinceramente esto ya es para mostrar un poco.
Okay, the second one now, Jens
Tipo
has it. So
Minecon.
Jens is now in the lead. Marco, come on.
Sorry, I'm too focused. I forgot.
Where are they? There were 3 of them, another can.
Wait.
Maybe they went
Oh,
again.
did you get one?
Yes. Oh, here they are. Okay.
Okay, on Marco's side, there are currently 3
La verdad es que
creaking
está bien hecho,
looking at him.
está hecho el creaking. Le falta algo de trabajo, sí es verdad, pero muy decente.
There is like just hearing
Luego
all
veremos
of the
el
sounds
snapshot,
of like the snapping and
muy bien.
There we have one.
especially after knowing from Sandra, it was like teeth and pretzel sticks.
She can really do magic with weird things.
Tienen aceptable, la verdad.
Oh, Jens has 4. Marco, are you still at 2? Are you about to die?
Yeah.
No!
Eat something. All right, I have food.
Eat. Oh no! But I guess don't eat next to it. There, you have 64 chicken. Take a break.
Tiene que comer porque si no se queda
Okay. Wait,
Está
Jens.
fuck.
Yes. I'll just.
Okay. Marco has some health coming back slowly.
Okay, I don't know which trees I've already done. Okay, here's one, and there's the creaking, and those one.
Now let's see.
Jens, are you at 5 now?
Yes.
Oh, Jens is at 5. Come on, Marco.
But it's going to get harder and harder to find the last one.
Yes, that's true. Okay, Marco just
Never mind. Out.
take it back,
Should
take
be
it
able
back,
to
and then
outrun
eat again.
them.
Eat again so you don't die.
Bueno, esto ya es como por arriba a la izquierda el aftershow.
Basically,
No, es que no me quiero hablar, la verdad.
now.
No creo que sea una...
When you turn around, there were like 6.
Le mataron, ¿no?
Okay, but now.
There's one more here. Okay, but it's far.
Now if I only remembered which.
no.
I have it. This is where.
It's like a horde of them following you.
It's nice.
What is a group of creaking
Oh,
called?
where did it go?
You're gonna have to
Yo creo que por aquí la vamos a ir dejando. Sin más, yo creo que si sacan otra...
I have a problem.
What's your problem yet?
Sacan otra...
And I can't move them.
Otro drop.
We're actually trapped.
Os subiré un vídeo hoy o mañana, sinceramente. Supongo que
Well done, Jens.
Okay.
me subiré más pronto que
Well
tarde,
done, yes.
sinceramente.
Well done, Marco. I mean, you know, it's
Pero
hard to
que
take on Jens. You know, I didn't even do it.
sea lo más rápido posible. Ahora en cuanto acabe este directo, que va a ser en nada, porque yo creo que ya
Thank you
poco
three
más
so
van a hablar.
much for playing. We're so excited for
Pero-
all of you to get to play this new game drop, having so much fun. You can play it in beta preview and snapshot very soon. Check Minecraft.net and all of our Minecraft socials for more fun things coming soon. But thank you so much for hanging out with us at Minecraft Live and at the after show. Bye everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Pues ya estaría, ¿no? Ah, no. Suecia seguramente. ¿Ah? Pues nada, chavales. Espero que os haya gustado. Sinceramente, ha estado bastante bien. Cortito, no ha solido durar mucho, pero bueno. El vídeo bajo demanda estará disponible. Bueno. Vamos a ver la gente que... Ah, no, perfecto. Pues nada. Espero que os haya gustado, chavales. Si es así, darle un fuerte like, suscribiros si no lo estáis y seguirme en Kick. Porque la verdad, oye, ha estado bastante bien. No ha estado mal. Ha sido interesante, la verdad. Así que, pues nada. Ahora a disfrutar. Disfrutar un poco todo. Así que pues nada. Nos vemos en el siguiente directo, vídeo, lo que queráis. Así es que hasta la próxima.